Hello and welcome to Make It Make Sense with Auntie. I am Auntie and I am so excited to be here. Oh, look who it is. We are joined today in living color. In living color, he is here. We can't see his camera. I don't know what's going on. Whoa. I don't see the pic. We don't see your picture. Maybe he having some technical difficulties. Well, welcome to the show. I am so excited to be here. I am Auntie, like I stated when we came on. We are super excited. Like you know, we have our event that will be in approximately maybe about 3.5 weeks. So January the 4th, we will be in Atlanta in living color at the spaces of at the spaces at the Battery. So I am super excited. You can get your tickets now on the Eventbrite. You can contact one of the show's members for information. If you would like to be a vendor and be a part of that event, you need to contact us now as the show is, as the event is vastly approaching. I don't know why he won't. There he goes. But yeah, so the event is approaching. We are about 3.5 weeks away. Like I said, it will be in Atlanta. So if you are a vendor in the Atlanta area and you would like to be a part of this event, you need to contact me very, very soon. I am trying to get everybody in. The deadline is December the 20th for if you would like to become a vendor for the event. Information is also on Eventbrite. Um, with that being said, this event is focused on the children. This is our anniversary event. This is my 1 year anniversary. So we will be in the Atlanta area. We will be in the station for our show that Thursday, and I will be at the spaces in Atlanta that from 1 o'clock. The event is from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. I am super excited. If you get there early, get there by 12:30, you will get the opportunity to walk the yellow carpet. If you are following me on my Facebook, then you will you do get to see what the significance of the yellow carpet is. I am so excited about this event. Oh, y'all get to see my Make It Make Sense tree. Y'all, I told y'all I'm lemon everything. We got the lemon. You know, even in the hotel, we're doing it right for the holidays. I am excited. For the holidays, I'm excited for the new year. Tonight, you know, I'm not sure. Miss Rena, you know, we are, you know, everybody is busy. Everybody has things going on. So sometimes there are the situations where some of the members cannot be here. We just want to, you know, just keep praying for them that they'll be able, that they bosses will let them get off so they could be on the show to make it make sense with us. Because what they don't understand is we talking about them. Y'all can let them off at 5 o'clock. It's one day out the week. I'm talking to y'all at Salem's. Y'all can let Miss K off. Y'all know she have a show to do every Thursday. So I'm saying it's 5 o'clock from 5 to 6. Y'all can give her that break, let her off. Whatever, Miss K, we rooting for you again. Big show. We already know, you know, congratulations again on starting her, making her new waves. So, you know, she gonna get in when she can. As we see that we do have Mr. Show out here tonight. So those and also Chris, we know he always busy. He said he'll jump in when he can. He's a very, very busy man. So, and we also you know, we have to understand that we have to make it make sense. That's the whole reason of the show, is making life make sense in spite of, you know, because no matter what the situations is, no matter what you're going through, you have to understand that you just have to make it make sense. Which brings us to tonight's topic. I haven't had a chance to talk to everybody about the topic like I try to normally do, but my life has been very, very busy this last couple of months. We making it make sense over here. School is kicking my butt, but I am determined to stay on the president's list. I have made the president's list since I began in July, and here we are in December. I'm getting ready to finish on up for this semester, December 23rd. So I got to get everything done and caught up. Also, like I said, we will be in Georgia January So we will be in Georgia from January the 31st. We'll arrive there, well, 31st, first, somewhere up in that time frame to the 5th of January. So we will be in the city. So I am looking for some good food. Like I said, I'm looking for some vendors. I'm looking for some youth groups because we will be in there during the week and I know they're gonna be out of school. So I would like to come up there, you know what I'm saying, see what Atlanta got going on with the kids up there in January. What else? I've been Christmas shopping, so I'm super excited when the show over because I'm finna start. We got to make it make sense because you know a lot of that stuff for the event we have to get done. The time is like I said, it's coming close, and we both work full time jobs. Show out works crazy. Um, Doubles and doubles and doubles. But so you know, it does take away from some of the stuff that I do get done, but I am making it my business to get everything done. I've been spending a lot of time finding things for us to do, but I am so excited about this event. So if you, like I was going to say, if you are in the Atlanta area, Georgia area, if you want to come from Florida, if you come from wherever to come to the event, like I say, you can get the details on Eventbrite. This event is about the youth. We always hear about the negativity in the community about the youth. And like I mean, if you know Auntie like to give back to the community, especially when it comes to the kids. I always try to give back when it's my birthdays, whatever it is. I try to do something for the community. So we are doing this anniversary show for the community. It will be taking place in Atlanta because Atlanta is who gave Auntie her start, and we appreciate that. I appreciate DC for everything. I appreciate Zoe for everything because who would have thought that Auntie would be here walking into 2025 with a show that's doing crazy numbers, which I'm super excited for, and I appreciate my team and everything they do each and every day. The show gonna change up a little bit, but ain't nobody going nowhere. But the show is gonna change. We making some improvements. We doing a little, making it a little more professional. I'm still rough around the edges, but I'm still getting there. I'm still learning. Everything is being self-taught, and so yeah. But I've been rambling on, but we're gonna go over here to Mr. Show Out and we're gonna see what he got going on. Show Out, what you got going on?
What's up, y'all? It's so out. Mr. Smooth. Transitions in the building. LLC Design. Smooth Transition Design LLC. And I want to let y'all know, I ain't been on the show in a while. And I thank y'all for, tuning in to make it make sense with Auntie and everything. We got a lot of things on my end going on. Like you said, we're trying to get this big old event. So not only she want to see y'all there, I want to see y'all there. You know, Atlanta, y'all come on out. Anybody y'all know, y'all reach out to them, let them know we got this big event going on, and we need to see people out there so we can give back to the community. So we want to show love. It's our first anniversary, and we're gonna try and do, a nice little yellow cup, for the community, as well as, I'm always behind the scenes, and, trying to support her and get things, going as far as, designs. And as you can see, I'm wearing one of the shirts, she's wearing one of the shirts, we hope to have, more shirts and designs once we get there. It's going to be a big event that we're going to have, different activities for the kids and be able to let them express their feelings and their self amongst, being creative, as well as have fun and understand, what Auntie has to offer them. A lot of self love, a lot of self love. That's the thing we have to teach these kids, without it has to start with our youth, you know. Like I heard a comment today that, we shouldn't wait to start with the teenagers, the high schoolers, the ones that's already, you know, got the big head. We need to start with the youngsters so we be able to make the change right then and there, and they grow up and they'll be able to teach their offspring a better life or a better way of handling things and going different, the toxic way and the turmoil that life be giving us, instead of handling it in the wrong way and making it make sense of what they're doing.
All right, y'all. He'll show out. He done came back here vocalizing and stuff, using his big word. I'm here for it. Now I'm excited, y'all. Though for real, I'm super excited for this event. We finna come into Georgia, so I'm serious. I need y'all to come and show up. We're gonna have a good time. We're definitely gonna have a good time. Like he was mentioning, it is about self love. When it comes to, he said the yellow carpet. I didn't say the yellow carpet, but this event is about walking the yellow carpet. And I know so many people walk the red carpet, and it's always about the red carpet, the red carpet. But no, it's not about the red carpet. And I want the youth to understand. First of all, I don't have an issue with it, but people always say it's time for the new year. Let's make New Year resolutions. No, I feel like at the end of the year, you should be making resolutions, because when it's coming to the new year, we should be coming into manifestations. So when it comes to making manifestations and visions and showing, you always hear the adults making New Year's resolutions. Well, Auntie gonna make it. We doing make it make sense manifestations, and at this event, I plan on allowing these children to express themselves, to to tell us what it is that they want in the new year, what they're looking for. Because so many times we have so many children that it's just because they're not heard. It's simply because and it's not nothing that's I'm not going to say all the time, but sometimes it's not a lot. It's not something that's really major, that's really wrong with these children, or something that need for these children to express themselves. Sometimes it's just tapping into their creative side to give them an expression, to let them know. I've said many times, as a child growing up, I felt alone. Yes, I had cousins that I grew up with. I had little brothers. I had siblings on my daddy's side, but it was still that I felt alone, and I went to drawing and I went to reading. And so it was like that creative part of me was always there. I went to painting, and I've always been very, very creative, and I've always done that. And so, I realized that being a child that felt that way, that there are other children that feel that way, which probably led to why I worked with children pretty much my whole life, whether it was a teacher, whether I was working for the state, whether I was doing, working in group homes, whatever it was that I was doing, I always found myself working with children, because I know what it's like to be a child. And pretty much everybody knows what it's like to be a child, but it depends on how that childhood went and how you healed after that childhood. And I understand, that there are a lot of children that have, that just want to express themselves. There's a lot of parents, and I'm talking to the parents because, I know my listeners are parents. If you have children and you in the Atlanta area, you know what I'm saying, you just need somebody to talk to. This is your opportunity to come out and meet Auntie in the flesh. I'm telling you, listen, listen, it's a meeting that you want to do. I'm saying, I'm not just trying to hype myself up, but I do, I speak to people every day, all the time, and people always tell me, I'm saying, they enjoy being able to talk to me because I listen, and not only do I listen to them, I give them ways to, I'm saying, try to, adjust the situation. I'm not going to say change, because I don't know what their situations may be, because, it's sometimes I never know what the situation is. I just tell them, how they can handle whatever they may possibly be going through or may go through. So when it comes to children, I understand, because I speak to a lot of kids and young adults. And when I say kids, I'm telling you, I speak to kids. Some children, 7, 8 years old, up, to teenagers, up to, adults, young adults, up to old people. So I talk to people all the way across the board. Everybody have issues. Everybody, are put in situations every day where they have to make it make sense. So this event is an event that if you real deal want to talk to somebody that's going to keep it 100 with you, keep it 100 with your children, and I'm going to love them, because I love all children, because I know that as some, children, a lot of behaviors are taught behaviors or learned behaviors. So, and then sometimes you have children that, and I can work with a lot of that one child that everybody done wash their hands of, what I'm saying? They always say, oh, he not this or she not that. Auntie will come in the room and me and that child will link up, and that'll be the one. You know what I'm saying? But if you do have children and you are in the Atlanta area, if you have children that are dealing with issues, if you have teenagers that are dealing with like homeless teenagers, and I'm not turning nobody away because the tickets to get in the door are $15, but that's where my sponsors and vendors come in. We are asking for sponsors, to sponsor a youth, $40. Go ahead, sponsor a child. Y'all, we all talk about the problems of what they have going on. We talk about when they ain't doing something right. We talk about them when they in the news. Well, let's go ahead and talk about them when they doing something and they coming out and making it make sense with Auntie. Go ahead and sponsor you. Those tickets are also on Eventbrite. I am doing the first 25 tickets. First 25 tickets. If you are one of the first 25 tickets, I am doing a free Make It Make Sense with Auntie t-shirt. The new design is on the Make It Make Sense page. So if you are one of the first 25 to purchase a ticket for this event, and lunch is included, I'm telling you, $15 for the ticket. You come out on a Saturday. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have stuff. And we have a phenomenal speaker. You know what I'm saying? We have a phenomenal speaker. We have Miss Rena Simone. So, she is going to be there and she is going to talk to the youth about self-love, you know what I'm saying? And, empowering them. And I'm just so excited. I'm super excited about this event. And then we have Mr. Showat. He gonna set up some stuff out there with the youth. I know he ready to just get out there with the youth and just be a big kid. So, because I know I am. I know I am. Like I have. And to break it down, this event. When I say a vision board party, I use the term board loosely when I say that, and the reasons why I say I use it loosely. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. The weather in Florida is playing. We are in Florida, and the weather has been in the 40s like all day. So you know what I'm saying. So this is Florida. Like we don't play like that in Tampa. So it's like bothering my throat. Ooh, forgot what I was going to say. See, I lost my track. It just caught my throat. Yeah, need some water. But back to the walking the yellow carpet. So just a little quick breakdown of walking the yellow carpet. It's a symbolic gesture that represents several meaningful concepts, and it is the celebration of hope and optimism. Yellow is often associated with sunshine, hope, and positivity. So walking the yellow carpet signifies a celebration of these uplifting emotions, and these are the emotions that I will need all of my youth to feel. I need all of my young adults to feel. I need all of my old adults to feel. I need all my seasoned adults to feel. Like these are emotions that are for everybody, but we need to start with our youth. You know what I'm saying? We need to start with our youth because those are who got to save us. Regardless of how we look at it, they either going to save us or they're going to destroy us. And it's up to us to lead them and to guide them. So if they don't have the guidance, we can't blame them for going astray. Like I'm just going to make that make sense. We can't keep blaming them for making decisions if they haven't had anybody to show them what decisions are to make. And I understand, yes, they be like, we say, yeah, you knew right from wrong. Yeah, they did know right from wrong. But if they had somebody actually telling them why it was wrong, then they wouldn't have had to go over there and see what the problem was. If we had somebody that was actually talking to them instead of talking at them, then yeah, maybe then you could make that decision. I know a lot of people talking about it right now in Tampa. We got some stuff going on. There was a child that lost his life here back in April. And we, found out that there was the 13-year-old child lost his life. That hits home to me. I'm a mother to a 12-year-old that'll be 13 years old in February. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that I worry about. I shouldn't have to worry about stuff like that. No mother should have to worry about that. No child should have to worry about that. A child should have to worry about getting up, going to school, coming home. Those are the things, going playing football, playing on the cell phone. Those are the things, like nobody should be planning their child's funeral at 13 because of especially because at the hands of another child. And the reason why I say child, because when they all came out, it's a 15-year-old You know what I'm saying? It's a 15-year-old that took this 13-year-old's life. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to get some backlash for this, and people probably going to say something, but I don't care. At the end of the day, a 15-year-old, this child's life was taken in April. They just caught this young man last week, and then not only did they catch him, when they caught him, he escaped at 15. 15. At 15 years old. It's so many questions that's there. It's so many questions to be asked. But you know, this is something that's ongoing. We pray for the family. We send condolences. You know, I pray for the family. I pray for both mothers who have just lost their child. And the reason why I say both mothers just lost their child, because one has just traded his life for what? What has he traded his life for? Absolutely nothing. What did he take his life for? Absolutely nothing. Whatever the reason is not a reason to take nobody's life. So that's why I say absolutely nothing. And I mean, I know whatever may come about, you know, people will say, well, if somebody disrespect you and this, that, and the other, even when it comes to this, you know what I'm saying? And I talk, you know, and I will, and I have done some stuff to people about certain stuff to me. But you know, when you live through certain situations, you learn that it's just walk away. Absolutely just walk away. Like looking at my face, y'all can see it in my face. My face will be forever look like this. Forever. This is what it's gonna look like. That's it right there. Because somebody didn't know how to control their anger. Somebody was dealing with some, you know, mental health issues that wasn't taken care of as a child. Things that the parents knew that was going on within this child, and because they couldn't handle this child, instead of them, you know what I'm saying, going to get the help, and when I say help, that don't mean go put your child on no medicine. Every child do not need to be on medication. That's not what that means. Sometimes your child just need to talk to somebody. Like for real. You don't know how many children that I talk to, how many kids that I talk to that come and talk to me and literally just sit there and talk to me and tell me, Auntie, because you cool, I can talk to you like this. Auntie, I can come and have this conversation with you. This is what's going on with me. My mama and daddy don't do this. If my mama and them just stayed on me more, I wouldn't did this. If they was there, but where your mama at? Oh, she ain't there. Where your daddy ain't? He ain't there. And then y'all want to get mad talking about your child embarrassing. Now, don't get me wrong. If your child out there embarrassing you in the streets, embarrass your child in the streets. I go for that. I'm here for it. I'm here for that. I show out where you show out. That's all I'm saying. Just make it make sense. If you don't want them problems, don't start no problems. That's all I be saying to people. But I'm telling you, it's so many children out here that people label as bad. They label, and I mean children that's not been arrested, children that went to jail, children that have been in situations. It's just so much. And I know in Atlanta they got some stuff going on. And you see it all today because I know it's going on right here in my city. But since we're gonna be in that city, we're gonna, you know, do something different. I'm not coming there to take over nobody's programs, none of that stuff. In fact, I'm trying to link up with the youth programs that y'all got down there. Y'all call me, hit up Auntie. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come up there and do some things. But yeah, I'm most definitely super excited about coming to Atlanta and getting with the youth that is there. And I want the parents to come out too, because this is not just for the youth, this is for the parents too. Because we understand sometimes there are parents out there that just don't know what to do with their child. There are some children out there that will drive you to that point. And I'm not saying alternate, because there are some children that really do need medication. Like I just said, every child that don't need medication, but there are some out there that do. There are some children there, and I'm keeping it 100. I'm saying what other people ain't finna say. I'm just gonna be real with it. There are some children that need to be institutionalized. There are, for whatever their reasons are. And it hurts that you have to say that. But in the life that we are living in 2024, every single day we look at the news and we see this stuff. I just watched over the weekend 2 young men took their mama life. 2 of them right here where I live at. One 20 minutes one way, one 25 minutes the other way. literally this weekend took their mama life for whatever the reasons is. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm just gonna keep it 100, y'all. And I'm telling you, feel how you want to about Auntie, but I said what I said, and I mean what I mean. Listen, as adults, children, youth, and young adults. Now, when I say this, I need y'all to understand, take accountability, sit back and just be quiet. And I'm saying, don't come telling me about, oh, you shouldn't have said that. I'm telling you, there are too many children that are walking around here holding on to adult mess, dealing with adult situations that are being told that that problems don't have nothing to do with them. We have too many children sitting behind bars and in graves because they were stressed out about adult problems. They are dealing with adult issues and nobody is taking them seriously. I know it's a lot of people probably don't even want to hear what I'm saying, but I'm telling you, this is the problem that we face with. This is the problem that we need to address. Y'all need to go ahead and make it make sense. Auntie gonna do that. 2025 is something that's gonna be brand new. I'm on y'all ass. I don't care who don't like it. If you don't like what I say, I mean, I love y'all. I love all my listeners that tune in to me, but I'm telling you, Auntie is not for you. Auntie is not for everybody, and I accept that. And I'm especially not for the ones that keep playing with me in my face with these children. I'm not for the ones that keep playing with me in my face with these relationships. I'm not for it. I'm not having it. I'm leaving it in 2024, but I'm addressing it before I leave and before I go. Before I get there, I'm telling you. And I mean that. This year in 2025, I know 2024 has been a lot going on, but I promise you 2025 is all about the children. That's why we walking through the door. That's why I promise y'all, that's why I started this event, and I was so excited to find out that I had the opportunity to come up here and do this event in Atlanta with the youth in Atlanta. And I'm going to do it in Tampa, and I'm going to do it in any state that welcome me to come and do it. I'm going to come there. We're going to have a vision board party. We're going to see what's wrong with these kids, what they need, what's bothering them, what they want to do, and we're going to make it make sense. And no, Auntie is not the one that's coming to go into no organization trying to steal nobody money, because I promise you, any donation that you get to Auntie, baby, I'll give you the receipts. They say that's why I sleep with my protection on my chest. I wish a motherfucker. But I'm saying, but you have to though. And it's sad. It's so sad that you have to, because we have so many children that are dealing with so many issues in life. And I'm gonna tell you, people get mad with it, but most adults can't make it make sense. And y'all expect children to. Y'all expect children to go to school. I'm telling you, I feel sorry for the kids right now. I real deal do. Because we sit around here and we talk about all these kids all the time. We put them on the news. We see them, they unaliving their girlfriends, they unaliving children, they unaliving their parents. I'm talking about they is taking us out of here. There is no guidance for these children. Most people are scared of them. They ain't want to say nothing to them. And it's all y'all fault. They wanted to vote out spankings and all that crazy mess. When y'all was sitting there, when y'all was on the road taking prayer out of schools, we're gonna say prayer. Let's stop the spankings. Let's enter the disrespect. Let's let them do this here. Let's tell them they can call DCL, baby. You can call DCL. You call who you want to call. But I promise you, disrespect me, you wish you wouldn't have. And I put that on everything that I love. But I'm also telling you that I understand when it's children that's going through stuff and they are responding out of hurts. And because they are dealing with hurt parents, instead of them loving their child, they continue to respond out of hurt. So now everybody in the world has to deal with that pain. Because when they cause pain, it don't just touch one person. It touch everybody. And we are seeing what is happening around the world with everybody that is being touched by these children in their communities. We have so many talented, wonderful children that are turning to what? Because they have no positive guidance anywhere. I was just having a conversation with my Lyft driver today. You know, it's sad. And I am 2025. I'm going to try to do this whole nonprofit thing. But everything that I've been doing, you know what I'm saying, has been coming out of my pocket, show out pocket, whatever donations we get. Oh, and shout out to the young man. I shouted him out last week, but they gave me the donation that sponsored the first youth. So one child is already paid for, you know what I'm saying, to come out for the event. Some a gentleman gave me, a donation to sponsor a youth. So one child has been sponsored from somebody else. And I'm telling y'all, I'm not finna turn no child away at the door. And this don't mean that for the one y'all scamming people that think that, oh, you gonna send your child and say, oh, we can't do this, I don't have this, whatever, go up there and see. No, we're not doing it like that. Yeah, this ain't that's not what this is. And I'm just gonna keep it 100. In fact, if you happen to be one of those parents that do that and send your child there, you gonna be mad at yourself when your child get back that you didn't stay there to hear what Auntie said, because your child gonna hold you accountable for real. And if you thought there was a problem before, it's gonna get a hell of a lot worse then, because now they're gonna be requiring you to be accountable, and you're not gonna be able to do that, and your child is going to know how to do that. And it's going to piss you off even more, because your child is going to know how to effectively communicate and you can't, which is the reason why so many children deal with so much issues, because parents don't know how to communicate in this day and age. Teenagers and children don't know how to communicate in this day and age because they're not learning it. If you don't teach a child how to communicate, then what you expect? And I'm not being funny, but if you think that YouTube is going to teach your child how to communicate correctly with people, you are, oh baby, you are so mistaken. You mistaken. If you think that your child going into a classroom disrupting the classroom because they don't want to learn, or because they know that you're not going to do nothing about it, or because you're going to go to the classroom and show out, baby, you just keep doing just right what you're doing. You just keep doing what's best for you. But they got a whole lot of jail cells, graves, and they got a whole lot of people that don't play like that out here in this world, and you setting your child up for failure. But so while y'all setting them up for failure, Auntie's setting them up for success. So I need my babies to come out. I'm talking about if they STEM children, if you know what I'm saying, and I'm, like I tell them, my awesome kids, this ain't what I'm saying. Older children can't come if they listen. This is all ages, all children are welcome. I want the kids to come. We got room for 75 children. Okay, 75 kids. I don't care if the adults got to stand up, but the adults, while y'all standing up, y'all could be networking with the vendors and stuff. Y'all could be, you know what I'm saying? So we trying to get some people out there for y'all to talk to, some mentors out there. Some, again, if you in the Atlanta area, if you're an agency, they deal with the youth. If you deal with mental health, reach out. This is what we talking about. This is what we need. I'm so serious. I'm coming. We are coming. We know that it's a problem that needs to be addressed. We are doing it. I'm looking for the date that I'm gonna do the event down here in Florida. Because like I say, this is something that has to happen. I am sick and tired of looking at my phone or people sending me messages about their children or about their kids. I'm tired of the children coming to me telling me all the issues and the problems that y'all want to be adults have within your homes, that y'all walking around making everybody think that it's okay, when y'all are releasing this upon the world. So in 2025, we are making it make sense manifestations. We are walking the yellow carpet. We are walking in self-love. We are walking in self-confidence. We are going to teach these children. And I'm telling you, if you are a real parent, you want your child to be better than you. You want your child to make better decisions that you make. And that is what we are doing. We are making better decisions. We are helping our children walk in their greatness. We are walking the yellow carpet. And in speaking and walking the yellow carpet, y'all listen. Y'all done seen Big show up here, bro. Listen, y'all done seen her on here. Parents just don't understand. For real. Will Smith was on something when he said that. Like, he meant that. For real, he meant that. He really did meant that. But I'm telling y'all, this is the opportunity. If you are really, I'm so serious. If you want what's best for your child, if you want what's best for you, if you want peace in your household, if you want peace with your kids, bring your children out. Let your kids come and hang with Auntie. We're going to have lunch. We're going to have a good time. We're going to play. We're going to talk. We're going to get it off their chest. It's going to be that. It's going to be all of that. And I'm going to be in the city until Sunday. So wherever I go and hang out, unless children can't come, listen, they welcome to come and hang out with Auntie the whole week that I'm there. I am so serious, because I know that there are children out there in this world that just need somebody. If it's some group homes out there, anybody, if you got a child that's being bullied, if you have y'all better bring them kids out there. For real, I love the kids. I love children. I'm telling you, I love kids. I'm here for the kids because I know what I went through as a child. I know what I went through. I know who I couldn't talk to. I know what I didn't have. Even though I'm not saying what I didn't have, it was like I never had. I'm saying, but I know what I had. I knew who was there for me and who wasn't there for me. I know that. You know what I'm saying? I know the situations that I dealt with, and I know the situations that these children deal with. Do you understand how many children we sit here and we talk about it all the time? We talk about in the news, we burying so and so. How many of y'all parents, and I'm talking about, I know ain't none of y'all gonna be honest. When your child lose somebody, how many of y'all actually go to y'all child and discuss how that death has affected their child? How many? How many times when your child come home and tell you that such and such, this happened to such and such, which lets you know that it's somebody that they care about. How many times did you actually sit down and ask that child, how did it affect them? What you was gonna say, show out?
A lot of them ain't gonna tell the truth because it's like, that's admitting that they are fault. They don't want to take responsibility for, sitting there and having to explain to a child why they're feeling that way, but they need to learn how to, listen to people tell, listen to their child, tell them how they really feel, because, I mean, for instance, like with my son, when my mom passed away, he was like, like, Pops, he like really wanted to go, and he didn't get a chance to go, and due to financial reasons, he didn't get to go, but he expressed his feelings to me and, let me know that, he, why he felt the way he felt, on the situation. He loved his grandmama. He missed her. You know, at times he was having dreams. And we wonder why. Some of these kids are falling astray because certain things that happened in their life that done affected them to end up acting that way or reacting that way. You know, so Joe said after my sixth one, I said, "Fuck them kids. They all act like they their mothers."
Don't do that.
Some do. Because I mean, you know, I got a lot of great mothers, and my kids. I really can't say fuck them because I know I see that they got a little me in them. If I ain't seen no little me in them, little maybe some creative side that I have in me that I see in them, then I'll be, I probably will say the same thing for them kids because they ain't acting like me. They ain't cut from my cloth. You feel me? And I understand that situation.
I agree. Oh, you have to excuse me. This weather trying to get me sick. It won't get me. So y'all, and I'm people in Atlanta. I need to know what to do when I come down there where to hang at. I need some. I want me and my team. We want to do brunch. Oh yeah, DC. We coming bowling, so we'll be there in town that Wednesday. We want to go bowling. It was something else. Oh yeah, brunch. So I need to know what the best brunch spot in the. And I'm gonna keep one. If it ain't good, I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna go lie to embarrass you and do all that crazy stuff. I ain't the one. If I don't like it, I ain't gonna get on there and tell you like no bad stuff. I'm gonna say it's not for me. If somebody asks me my opinion, but I ain't finna go do nothing crazy. But seriously, we looking for a brunch spot. For me and the team to do brunch before we leave.
Dispensary.
As y'all can hear, show out say he need a dispensary when he get there. Not dealing with show out. Not dealing with him today. But for real. I'm not gonna play with him. But yeah, so that's pretty much it's it's up for 2025, and in doing so, it is that time of the year, where we go ahead and do the countdown, as we walk out of 2024 and we walk into greatness, and we walk into positivity, and like I was saying, on the yellow carpet, and we walk. This one is, we're going to walk in empowerment and courage, and they're going to step onto the yellow carpet and symbolize taking a brave step forward, embracing challenges, and empowering oneself to make a positive impact. I'm just excited. Like, I'm so excited. I don't know why I'm so excited, because I can't wait for the kids to see what how they respond to somebody, what I'm saying, just being able to express themselves. And I ain't talking about, bring your child there that's gonna be disrespectful and tearing up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I fight children. Nah, but for real. But nah, but yeah. But sorry, not sorry. But I'm saying that don't mean go and get the little boy, the little, whew, Jesus. Y'all know what children know how to act, and I can't deal with some children. I'm saying, but don't go get little Julio, snatch him off the block where he mad because he can't. They come in there, and what I'm saying, don't, like, we ain't doing all that. We want it to be a safe and positive event, but what I'm saying, we want to make it make sense. We don't want. I don't want no issues where it's coming out there to the event. We want everybody to be positive, everybody to be happy. I don't want nobody forcing their child to have to come there and deal with auntie. I'm just telling you that it's a vibe, it's an experience. I ain't like your auntie at the house. I'm that real cool auntie that you can chill and talk to. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about it, unless you go to talking crazy. For real. Then that conversation is no longer just between me and you, because in order for us to make it make sense, auntie got to get you some help, baby. And that go for adults too. So I need you, what I'm saying? And I talk to plenty of children. Again, let's see, I got jumped in by 5 3-year-olds this past weekend when I went to LA and tried to join the game. You know what's up? Stay away from the children gangs. I'm telling you, we can't whoop them. We can't beat them. These children are smarter than us. Like, have you seen the latest 3-year-olds?
I got by maybe.
Hey, we don't use the M word.
Oh, look.
Hey, we fun size, Anyways, this is for the children. So I get on my nerves. But yeah, so I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be something serious. So if you have children out there, you want to make sure you bring them out there. Oh, and then there's a self-love pledge that Auntie created that I feel that each and every person should, you can say what you want to, baby. Oh, you can say what you want to. Say, hey boo. You can say fat. It don't bother me, because I can say it too. And I can say a whole lot of words besides that one. But this for the kids. So it for real. But so the self-love pledge for Make It Make Sense with Auntie is I, and you will enter your name, promise to prioritize my own well-being and happiness. I commit to practice self-care and self-compassion daily, embrace my unique identity and celebrate my individuality, set healthy boundaries and respect my own needs, speak kindly to myself and others, embrace my emotions and take time to process them, focus on my strengths and accomplishments, surround myself with positive influences and supportive people, take responsibility for my own happiness and growth. I promise to love and accept myself exactly as I am, and to remember that I am enough. I will strive to be patient, kind, and understanding with myself as I continue on my self-love journey. And it says that they will sign their name. This pledge is assigned and kept as a reminder of the commitment to self-love and self-care. It can also be shared with a trusted friend or family member to hold each other accountable. Now, you can bring them comments back up, because I see now Walter is not going to let me do it for the kids. So on that note, what that comment said, Before them. What word did he say that is not allowed? I thought I heard fat. Oh, you trying to be funny? No, that's not what he said. What word did you say? Show out.
I said midget.
Right, he said midgets.
Or little people.
And oh, sir.
And what you said?
He said fat. He said he thought he heard fat. I thought I heard incompetent, but I'm just saying. I'm telling you, listen, my vocabulary is bigger than this show. Make it make sense, Walter. Welcome back. How you doing, Miss Tasha? Listen, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. But back to the kids. I don't want to hear people in 2025 telling me about how horrible these children is and all this stuff when y'all still not taking these kids seriously and not listening to them. That's something that need to be addressed. The recap of the year, we was talking about the year. If you look at the recap, Wizzo say he's scared to say it now because you gave him that Jada Pinkett look. He ain't called me fat. What? Listen, and even if he did, laugh my ass. I'm midgets. Now that is a topic. I'm with you, show out. How about vertically challenged? I'm not vertically challenged. I am fun size, boo. I done told you about that. How about that? Walter, my baby, ain't fat. She might. That too. And if I am, I'm flexible. Make it make sense, boo. Nah. I bet you I could do what it took all three of your wives to try to do for you.
My baby
got mega needs.
Make it make sense. Ooh. Walter always playing with me. I miss you, Walter, for the last couple of weeks. But no, on a serious note, I'm so serious. If January, if you are in Atlanta, if you are a vendor, if you are in any area and you want to be a part of this event and you cannot make it to Atlanta and you want to be represented at this event, contact me. I got a deal going on for that as well. If you have products that may be used at this event, because I'm looking for supplies. Tasha, you are correct. The kids is not being listened to. We want them to live in our days, but guess what? The era is gone and not coming back. And we want to change that, Miss Tasha. I honestly believe that if we give them an outlet, it might not completely change the situation, but it could change some of the situation. We can start getting some of our children, because of whether we know it or not, our children listen to each other. Our children listen to each other. So if you watch Instagram and if you watching Threads and what is it, the T or whatever the other one is, and if you watching all these, if you watching all these social media things, you see when it comes to the church, the children are starting to lead the church. The children are the ones recording the videos when it comes to prayer service. So their children realize that there is a problem amongst the children. It's time for the adults to recognize the problem that is amongst the children and stop being upset that your child recognized it first. And now your child is holding you to be accountable for your actions. And that is the problem. So instead of a parent addressing the issues with their children, you know what I'm saying, or addressing, because they're being forced to address their own accountability, their own decisions that they're making, you are leaving your children to try to make decisions or fix situations in your life, which is causing them stress in their life, and now they're causing hell in other people's life. I'm telling you, man, I'm listening. We have to match their times. I'm trying to tell you, and listen, and Auntie there, I'm telling you, Miss Tasha, Auntie is there. The kids, the young children, the men, the drug dealers, you know what I'm saying, all of them. All of them talk to Auntie. All of them feel comfortable with Auntie, and they like to talk to me. All the young children that's dealing with domestic violence, that's dealing with situations at home, these children feel comfortable. It don't matter what color they is, you know what I'm saying? It does not matter their age. These children just need somebody to listen to them, and Auntie is that. I might not be able to hear them all, but I'm going to hear all the ones that I can. And that's why I'm going to stand up. I'm going to be present. I'm going to be there. So therefore, when somebody say, oh, well, what did you do for those children? I was there for them. I listened to them. I gave them an outlet, and I also gave them an opportunity to express themselves. I gave them a method to go ahead. No, I ain't judging them. I can't judge them because I was one of them. That is where y'all are wrong. Our children need to be a different model of us morally. Let one of my kids step to me with the bullshit about I need to adapt to their ways. But see, that's the problem. You trying to live in your ways in their world. Because whether you realize it or not, we living in their world. Yeah, we was here first, but times have changed. We are trying to get some children to adapt to some stuff that does not exist anymore. We are trying to make children be accountable for some stuff, that decisions that we made in our lives, and that is not fair to them. Yes, I'm not telling you, oh, your child is supposed to plan your life, but you supposed to plan your life around your child when you involve children in the situation. If they're in my house, they're in my world, and I understand that. But respect, no matter whether it's a child or an adult, should go both ways. It's not about because you the parent, I say so. That's toxic. And that's why children respond the way that children do. That's why you have young adults that respond the way that they do. That's why you have people like Walter that responds the way that he do. Because you set in your ways and you think that that's okay. You think and you feel that people should have to tolerate that because they in your house, or because you're an asshole. You feel that your children should have to deal with that because that's the decision that you make. And because those children don't feel like dealing with that with you, but they're forced to, now they're unhappy. So when they leave from you, they go into school, and now they bullying kids at school, or they're being bullied because they don't know how to stand up for themselves, because anything that somebody say have to be done. Man, that's so toxic. So I'm telling you, you are my prime example. Thank you for showing up tonight.
You can't keep like Pastor said, you know, we got to understand that if continue cycle, we got to start. We as parents, we got to go teach our offspring. Then our offspring is going to teach them,
so that they can duplicate it.
So duplicate the right way, not the wrong, not just to encourage them and everything. Where they find, okay, my dad ain't on the right thing. He's on me all the time. You know, we stepping on their neck and squeezing and, you know, the breath out of the point they going to find some other direction to follow, and the direction that they follow might be the wrong direction that they follow.
Right,
you know? So and then we want to squeeze their neck. We want to, understand them as well as teach them the right way.
Especially when then we'll turn around and say, well, that was the decision that you made, but it's not based on why did they make that decision. And I tell people all the time, we like to go to the response, but we don't like to go to what they're responding to. Most children don't just get up and say, I'm going to be angry with the world, I'm going to be this mad, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Most children don't want to be in abusive situations. Most children don't want to deal, most people don't want to deal with that stuff. So you know that if somebody is dealing with that, or they become comfortable with it, or they get to an issue where they feel like it's okay to hurt somebody else, hurt people. And the problem is we don't take enough children seriously until they react, or until they do something that we don't agree with. Now we want to chastise, but we wasn't there to go ahead and promote them. We wasn't there to congratulate them. Let's see. We cannot tell our kids to go to playgrounds because of violence, trafficking, and drugs. So the times are not the same. So we need to adjust. If not, you will be old alone because you pass judgments. That is so true. That is so true. Because I'm telling you, the children are sent to be raised by somebody at school. They send the kids are being sent. You know, you send your child everywhere else. You never deal with them. So then you send them to YouTube. You send them to the phone. Then you send them to all these other issues. And then you get mad when your child don't respect you. You get upset with you when the child go and have more respect for the teacher, or for the next door neighbor, or for people like me. Y'all get mad because these children are asking you to be accountable, but you can't be accountable, because then once you become accountable, then people recognize you for the liar, which a lot of people are. They recognize you for the true person that you really are. Exactly. We got to break them curses, Miss Tasha. We have to. And in order to do that, you have to listen to the kids. You have to understand what it is. Whew, listen, I'm telling y'all, this was passionate. We're going to be back. What's next week? Next week. We're going to finish this show up. I promise you I'm going to do a part 2 to this one because it's about the kids. And it's all the way up until we get to January, until we make it to Atlanta. We are talking about the children. We are talking about resolving the resolutions in 2024. And we are manifesting all the make it make sense in 2025 for our youth and our young adults. So if you are in the Atlanta area, I'm telling you, you want to go on Eventbrite, you want to look at the yellow carpet event with Aunti, you want to go ahead and get your ticket now. If you cannot make it and you want to see a change in the children, go look up the event. You can go ahead and purchase a ticket for somebody else. Trust me, when you purchase the ticket, that ticket will go to somebody that wants to be a part. They will receive listen, they're gonna receive some goodies. They're gonna receive so much stuff, you know what I'm saying? They gonna, you know, it's a lot. It's gonna be all of that. They're gonna get to be around somebody. If you would like to make a donation, you can go ahead and make a donation at the Cash App, AUNTI79 or AUNTI24. You can make a donation. I'm telling you, you can contact me, go on the event page. If you would like to be a sponsor, if you would like to be a vendor, if you would like to be a part of our swag bag giveaway. Again, I appreciate each and every person that tunes in every Thursday. Make sure y'all stay tuned for Speak That Shit at 7:30. You guys are the worst. Thank you, Miss Tasha. Please be here. That's fine. We understand. Make it make sense. Listen, it's the holidays. Traffic is crazy. It's busy. But I do, I want to shout out all my sponsors and supporters. I know y'all ain't seen y'all come across the screen, but we changing some stuff up. Shout outs to Mr. Show Out, who is busy working on all this stuff for the event that's coming up. Thank you. Shout out to Ms. Rena, who is a phenomenal woman that I can't wait for her to speak to the kids and we go up here and have a great time. Miss K. But at the, what I'm saying, shout out to Chris. He real busy out on the road doing great things. But I'm telling y'all, 2025 is the year for the youth, and Aunti plan on making it make sense all year. So wherever you are at, if I could get to you, if you would like Aunti to come out and be a part of your event or come out there and speak to the kids, you can go ahead and hit me up. And I will, if it's in my power, I will come out there, show out. Got anything before we leave?
All I want to make everybody
come out to the event. So y'all come support Aunti. Y'all make sure y'all support the vendors that's gonna be there. Like she said, anybody that wanna put like a little something in the swag bag, y'all get Aunti, y'all let her know whenever y'all ready. Be ready. That's much all I got to say. Y'all stay tuned to all the smooth transition designs that's gonna be coming out for the new year. And this will be boom. Yeah, Aunti finna boom this thing.
Right.
That's my biggest part. Gonna get that money.
Of course. Oh yeah, and shout out to my girls over at Five Below on Lumsden and Brandon. I told them I was gonna shout them out. Trust me, if you are Christmas shopping, and I'm listening, this is not a paid promotion either. If you are Christmas shopping and you have limited funds and you need to actually go and get something for the kids, grandkids, work parties or whatever, make sure y'all go over to Five Below. I went and got some goodies like my Christmas tree, the tree. You go get your Christmas tree from Five Below. I just needed me a cute little 4-foot tree. It was wonderful. But yeah, they have like all the latest microphones, cameras, podcasting equipment, headphones. You see, we got some new headphones. Make sense. I'm finna go decorate them with my lemonade. Y'all know I love lemon heads. Trying to get them to be a vendor out at the event. But I appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all tune in to Speak That Shit Thursday. Five Below is with. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, Miss Tasha, girl, we have to go do a day. Listen, we could do a Five Below date. I'm here for it. I love it. But yeah, make sure y'all stay tuned in, and I can't wait to see y'all next Thursday. Y'all stay safe. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, all that good stuff. Happy Hanukkah. It all. See y'all next Thursday. When life give you lemons, make sure y'all make it make sense.
Don't call Domino's.
Don't call Domino's. Yeah, I see they've been doing that. Yeah, don't call Domino's. Call Aunti.